looks like so much more fun, and it is. Okay guys, so here's a chaotic rundown of Mikaila's chaotic life. So I had booked this tour. It was only $25, so it's no big deal, but it was supposed to start at 9 a.m. You meet at the McDonald's in town, and then it's like a 6-hour tour where they take you an hour and a half out the city to the floating market and the railway market. It said that the place was only 20 minutes for me, so I left 40 minutes to spare, and I thought that was enough time, but Bangkok traffic is not good. I didn't know, so I missed it. So instead I booked it for tomorrow. I'm gonna get there early, so I'm doing everything I would have done tomorrow today. And then I met that tuk-tuk driver, and he took me around to some little shops, and now I'm going on a boat. Hi guys, I'm on a boat now. Look at how pretty. But yeah, so I'm going to see the Grand Palace on this boat and the Wat Pho, and then it's going to be walking distance from the flower market. I'm going to see if there's time. I might try to go to this little corgi cafe, and then I'm probably going to go back to my hotel, get a nice massage, and then I'm probably going to go into the city later, because honestly I thought I was going to be exhausted today, but I'm not tired at all. I feel like I got a solid like 6 hours of rest. And then tomorrow I'm just going to get up at 7 a.m., go to breakfast, which by the way, the breakfast at my villa is insanely good. And then I'm going to be in my car by 7:30 because I'm not about to miss that again. I was so upset. And then tomorrow, because that's only like a 2-hour tour, I'm going to look into going to the Michelin star street food restaurant. So that's kind of my rundown of Bangkok. Anyways, enjoy this boat with me. We're waiting for the gate to open. Oh my gosh, it is so hot. I'm living my best life. Can you guys just tell when I travel, I'm just like glowing and so happy. I was looking at like videos of myself and I'm like, oh, I'm so happy when I'm traveling. Temples are beautiful, and I haven't even seen any of like the insanely beautiful ones yet. It's just something about Buddhism and Hinduism that's just so beautiful to me. Like, it just feels so magical. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, you guys, I think it's just because like too, for me, like the art is just so unique and it's so colorful.
One beer for the chauffeur. Beer.
Those floating markets are dangerous. I had to get something because it's so cute and they literally come up to you in a boat. So I had to get this because it's Thailand and my mom loves elephants. So I got an elephant. And then the last thing I got, just because, you know, we're in Thailand, I also got this little Buddha. Oh, how cute. Now, I will say he gave me a little discount. I know everyone says when you're in Thailand and places like this, you're supposed to barter with them, but I can't do that. I am so bad at stuff like that. I wanted to support them. Like, he was so cute. He came over on this little boat. I'm like, I'll pay for it. Wow, that is insane. That is huge. You guys have no idea how huge that is. Whoa. Okay, well, I'm glad I asked, but I'm actually not allowed to go inside of the Grand Palace because I'm on my period. It's disrespectful to their religion if you go in because it's pretty much bringing like impurities into their atmosphere, which is crazy because there's so many girls here and I'm like, I know some of y'all lying, but I'm not about to lie. I literally planned this trip around that, so I'm not that upset because when I go to Chiang Rai, that's where all like the big temples are. That's in 2 days, and then I planned Bali around it so I could go to everywhere in Bali. But for any women watching this, definitely make sure you keep note of your cycle. I planned it around times that wouldn't necessarily matter as much. So definitely keep that in note. I know I look a mess. I am literally so sweaty, but I might not be able to take you guys actually like inside, but I can show you from the outside. This makes me so excited to go to Chiang Rai. Guys, this is so cool. Also, are you proud of me? I'm doing all this on my camera. This is some good quality. Okay, I'm back in the tuk-tuk. I'm so sad I couldn't bring flowers back, guys. They're so beautiful. But anyways, I'm kind of excited because I had to use my translator app for like the first time ever because there was like an extreme language barrier. Like we could not understand a word that we were trying to say to each other. And it was like a whole group of people. And it actually worked so perfectly. It was so cool. But anyways, I'm on the way to the Corgi Cafe. I hope that it all works out. Because I will say it is kind of a bummer that I'm not able to go inside of any of the holy places because of freaking Mother Nature. So hopefully I can go to the Corgis. they keep the corgis here. They don't put them up for adoption. You know, like the cat cafes, the whole purpose is to get the cats adopted, but this is their forever home. When you guys are in Bangkok, I 10 out of 10 recommend coming here. It was so freaking cute. It was worth every second of driving here because it was very confusing and there was a huge language barrier, and it was very cool because for the first time ever I really had to solely rely on my Google Translator. Definitely recommend it. And you can tell that those animals are so spoiled. Like, they are so loved in there, and they are so chubby they get fed well. And the people in there just love them. It's so cute. Look at how beautiful this place is. I'm about to go for a quick little dip. I'm so excited. And I'm gonna go up to the rooftop and see if there's a sunset to catch. And then I am going to get a massage in my room. It's only 900 baht, which is literally $25 for a 60-minute in-room massage. This is incredible. Look at how beautiful, guys. Ah. This giant freaking pillow. Best freaking idea a hotel could ever have. It's like they were thinking of us single folk. But not for real, that is the comfiest pillow in the world, and I had it cradled all throughout my body, and I was like, yes. I slept so good last night, guys. You have no idea. Like, I'm actually so excited. My whole itinerary thing actually ended up being perfect. Like I was saying earlier, this is the first time I've ever really gone without like having a plan. So like the type A in me was screaming, right? Like I was like, I never do that. Like I always have to have designated plans. But honestly, for this trip, the only places where everything's like booked and like set up for is genuinely here in Thailand and then Japan. But Philippines, I'm kind of winging it. Singapore, I'm definitely winging it. Bali, I have my driver, but we're just kind of all over the place. It's not like set in stone. But here, I know like when I go to Chiang Mai, it's very much booked, but it has to be because it's like, you guys will see when I get there. It's like jungle trekking and stuff. I'm actually winging it a lot because I have one boat tour set up, but that's because like those get booked out. So obviously like the big things you need to book in advance. I don't have any plans for Phuket beyond that boat tour either, and like going and seeing the big Buddha. So it's kind of cool. I think I'll never be the type of person where I can go places as of right now. I feel like where you don't have like hotels and flights and stuff booked. Like I like to stay in the nice, cool places. I like to have that stuff booked so I know exactly where I'm going. Maybe one day I'll be a little more lenient on that, but I don't know if that'll happen. But anyways, my masseuse is actually on their way up right now, so I'm excited. Yeah, it was awesome. I got to see the flower market. The corgis in the garden was incredible. The pool here is incredible. I'm about to get a massage. I'm about to eat dinner. Like tomorrow, literally all I have left is this Michelin star street food, J5, I think is how you pronounce it. I really want to do that. And then I have the railway thing. I'm gonna get up really early tomorrow. I'm gonna leave like an hour and a half to 2 hours early because I'm not about to miss it. I'd rather be early and just walk around the city than miss it again, because I'm really excited. Like even just seeing the one guy that floated by, it made me so excited. I'm like, I have to go to like the area where they're all floating by. Like I'm gonna buy too much shit, but like it's iconic and there's a railway. Like I have to see that. And then one of my followers actually messaged me. He's here and he's like, I'd love to take you around. And I'm like, hell yeah. I literally downloaded Tinder just to like be able to hang out with locals. So I'm like, hell yeah, if you guys are ever in places and you know that I'm there, like reach out to me because I will hang out with you guys. Like I literally do that all the time. Do not be scared, I love it. But now it's time for a massage. And then I'm gonna take a shower and go get some dinner. I just had the best freaking massage of my life. And I know you guys are probably like, oh really, best massage of your life? You say that about everything. This is not one of those moments where like I'm just overly excited, so it's the best massage. Guys, this lady came in, right? And I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I was in Bali last year, the massages were super cheap, but the ones where they like came to your villa to like give you massages, like they were very weak. They weren't very good pressure. It was just more like relaxing if anything. And like who's gonna complain? It's freaking $9 for like an hour and a half, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really have like high hopes for this to be a great massage. It's just more of those like relaxing moments. And I don't mean to sound ungrateful or anything, it's just like genuinely like that's how it was. And she tells me to like keep my shirt on and everything. I was like, all right, that's a little odd. I've never had someone like tell me to like keep my shirt and stuff on, because normally they have to oil you up and like get into your muscles. So I'm like, oh goodness, like I don't really know how this is gonna be. So then she lays me down on the bed. She starts to get on top of me, like crawling on me and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit. The only time I've ever had someone do that, it was one of the most insane massages, and like I literally ended ended up with like bruises on my body the next day because they were like so deep and it was so good. And that's literally what this was, but like times 10. When I tell you guys, like it was literally hurting, but in the best ways possible, but like also like hurting. I was like sitting there and I'm no bitch. Like I never complain. If massages hurt, I'm like, this is good for me, this is good for me, and I don't make a noise. I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God. Whenever I get massages, I don't know if y'all can relate, but like I always have severe like lower back pain. I've always had back problems, especially in my lower back. And every time I get a massage, I literally like crave for them to like dig in my lower back, and they never do. It's always just like a little like, This lady, I'm not even kidding, was on top of me talking about some, That was the first massage where I ever left and like my lower back actually feels relief for probably the first time in my life. She literally was bending my body in ways my body's never bent, getting knots out that have never been out before in my life for $25. She gave me a head massage. She was massaging my face. She was going so fast too. She literally got every inch of my body in an hour. Like didn't miss anything. She was like, I was like on top of me, pulling my leg over, digging into my hip and shit. I was like, oh my gosh, I love this woman. I love that lady. I love you. I feel so good right now. I did not expect that to be like that. Oh my gosh. Look at my hot date. Oh, she's right here. Oh, y'all thought I was on a date with someone? Just me, myself, and I in this romantic place. That was an incredibly delicious meal. I can't remember if I said it or not, but I'm at the Sean Villas, eat at the restaurant up here and get the tuna, and then the chicken was really good. And honestly, like my dietitian's gonna be so proud of me because I'm traveling, but I'm staying on track with like eating a lot of protein and stuff and not overdoing it. So I'm proud of myself for that, because if I can't be disciplined when I travel, then I shouldn't be traveling. You know what I'm saying? Because I travel so much. So I'm like forcing myself to stay disciplined. That doesn't mean I can't eat what I want. It just means stop. Like I'm the type of person where if you give me a plate of food, I'll eat every single bite of it to the point where I'm like overstuffing myself, freaking food baby. And like I always want to try a bunch of foods and I'll like eat it all and then I feel terrible after and I get sick and it's just like I have no self-control. I used to have no self-control. So I'm really proud of myself because now I'm like at the point where I'm like, you know what? Let me have like good portions. I can still eat junk but like fill up off veggies and like actual like nutrient dense whole foods, because then you satisfy your craving but you're actually eating healthy and you're not overdoing it. So I'm proud of myself.
Out the back, I take care of myself, no I don't need that, and I'm